Genius Hour project. Genius Hour is an activity that allows students to explore their passions in greater detail and use their creativity to foster their own learning. Students are able to choose a guiding question that interests them and spend a set period of time researching in the classroom. I love the idea of Genius Hour and what it can bring to student learning. In my opinion, when you start learning about something you're interested in, you automatically become more engaged in your research. I really enjoyed my own Genius Hour project because it was relevant to my own life. I chose to explore how to work towards getting back into playing sports after an ACL injury. The motivation behind this topic is that I recently injured myself playing soccer this past summer. Specifically, I tore my ACL in my knee and I partially tore my meniscus. Ouch! I know you may be thinking, what a horrible injury for a soccer player. Soccer has been a huge part of my life since the moment I learned to walk. I've been playing for 16 years now and I hope to keep playing in the future. This injury was devastating to me at first and I had no idea if I would ever play soccer again. I used these past weeks to research what my injury entails exactly, ways to prepare for my reconstruction surgery, what to expect after my surgery, and exercises and rehab to hopefully work towards playing soccer again one day. Wish me luck. Throughout my journey, I learned a lot about the anatomy of my knee and what is going on inside there right now as we speak. Gross, I know, but let me explain. So, your knee has something called ligaments. That helps the knee stabilize the joint. There are ligaments on both sides of the knee, as well as ones directly inside the joint. I know this is technical, and I hope I haven't lost you, so stay with me. Specifically, I keep saying ACL, but what does it mean? ACL stands for anterior cruciate ligament. This runs back and upwards, attaching your tibia and femur. Your ACL stops the tibia from shifting forwards. Pretty important, right? This means that when mine snapped, my knee lost all of its stability. I honestly have no idea how I'm able to walk right now. The cause of my tear was a non-contact sudden stop combined with a change in direction while I was running. All of a sudden, pop, and I fell to the ground. Before I knew it, the ACL did in its role in your knee. However, this is important for me to know my limits now. With this injury, I have learned that I am no longer able to run, pivot, or cut in any way, shape, or form, which means I can't play soccer or sports for a while. This is because I have lost stability in my knee and my range of motion has decreased drastically. With this being said, I did my research to learn about exercises that I should be doing before my surgery to hopefully regain strength and improve my range of motion so that the rehab afterwards isn't too bad. And here they are. First exercise, this is called bridging. So what you're going to do is you're going to start off by lying flat on your back like this and bending your knees and ankles at a 90-degree angle like this. Squeezing your stomach muscles, you're going to slowly lift your butt off the ground, driving your heels into the ground. Hold this for 6 seconds. Lower yourself back down slowly and do this about 8 to 12 times for practice. For second exercise, you're going to start out by lying flat on your stomach like this with your knees straight out. This is called the hamstring curl. Next, you're going to lift your foot of your injured leg, in my case, my right leg, and you're going to bend your knee until slightly uncomfortable. Slowly. Now I can go pretty far because I've been practicing, but a normal person can drive their heel all the way back to their butt. You're going to hold this for 6 seconds and then go right back down. And you can also do this exercise about 8 to 12 times, practicing. And final demonstration of an exercise This one's another easy one that you can practice on your own at home. So this is called the heel slide. So you're going to start off by lying flat on your back again, like this. And you're going to put your legs straight up, like this. And just so you can see me. Now, using your injured leg, again, my right, you're going to keep your heel on the ground and slowly bend your knee, raising your leg, keeping your heel on the ground. You're going to go as far as you can again until it feels uncomfortable, and hold this for 6 seconds. And slowly, keeping your heel on the ground, slide it right back down. You can do this exercise for 8 to 12 repetitions as well to get your knee moving again before surgery. Exercises that I just showed you now are some of the few of many exercises that you can do to prep your knee before surgery to help the strength and the range of motion. If you check out my blog, there are links to other exercises that you can do based on your preference and comfort level. So, good luck and keep on exercising. While doing all these exercises, all I can think of is what can I expect for after surgery? As I think more about it, I'm nervous as to how the surgery will go and what I'll be dealing with after my ACL reconstruction surgery. Will I be in pain? Will I be able to walk? How long do I have to be on crutches? When can I start driving again? So many questions. During the 0 to 2 weeks phase after my research, I will be on crutches and not allowed to bear any weight on my knee. Looks like I'll be spending some time in my room in my bed. I can expect to be off of work for a few weeks, yikes, as I must rest and care for the incision site to prevent infection. This involves elevating my leg for the incision site to reduce swelling and keep bandages clean and dry at all times. Moving into the next phase of the 2 to 4 weeks, I will be able to start putting weight on my knee again and be fitted for a knee brace to wear at all times. Physical therapy will commence multiple times a week to build up my strength and range of motion again. Finally, rehabilitation will continue for 2 to 6 months in order to return to physical activity again. I cannot wait. After surgery, I need to start working towards getting back into sports. At my doctor's discretion, I will slowly be able to perform warm-up activities to ease back into sports slowly. The first sport that I'll be able to do is swimming, the front crawl straight leg kick, no breaststroke until 4 months though. Another sport is cycling to build up resistance on a static bike and progress to outdoor cycling as advised. And another activity is jogging, of course. Start by running in a straight line at 40% pace and progress as advised by physiotherapists and at my own comfort level without hurting myself. All in all, safety is key in returning to sports. In order to return to non-contact sports, I must have full pain-free range of movement and no joint swelling. I must be able to run in a straight line at full pace, run sideways and backwards, run in a figure 8, as well as jump and hop in all directions. Based on my research, it's looking like I'll have a long recovery time ahead of me. I will definitely be needing my family and friends by my side to help me out, but I know I can do it with their support. This is going to be a difficult recovery, as I'm usually very independent. However, I'll be relying on others to help me perform simple daily tasks. Wish me luck. Overall, Genius Hour has given me more information about my sports injury, and it has made me realize how critical sports rehab can be for athletes. If you don't take the proper measures, your knee could never be the same again. This research has opened my eyes to sports rehabilitation and has branched my motivation towards really jumping back into soccer after surgery and making a full recovery. See, Genius Hour has worked for me, and this means that it can also be beneficial for my students one day. This is a great way to incorporate technology in the classroom and motivate students to engage in their learning. So, get your thinking caps on and let's learn more about ourselves together. Thanks for watching and stay inspired.